Good afternoon, friends, and welcome. I'll be sharing live trades and results with you. We'll be evaluating how well these trades work out. We'll be benchmarking this against the S&P 500. I'm expecting to be outperforming it every month. Along the way, I'll also be sharing some lessons I've learned about investments, trading, and building wealth. And of course, the mandatory disclaimer. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It should not be interpreted as advice. And with that, let's get into it. Welcome to Trade 32. This trade's coming to you from Las Vegas, Nevada. Here's a beautiful picture of the skyline of Las Vegas just at sunset. And here's how our trade is going. So trade 31, you might have remembered, we exited on this day, took a little bit of a loss, stayed out of the market, looking for a drop in price. We didn't really see it the first day, but the second day after our exit, the market, although had a green candle, it did have a lower price here than the day before. So as you know, Adam's always looking for lower prices. So we're going to go ahead and make an entry here. And you can see that order happening live. The order is going to go in and it is filled and trade 32 is on. Well, keeping up with our Las Vegas theme, the first day you can see our entry price right in here. The first day, the market took a pretty big drop. Following day, big gap down and continued to drop. I think I even made a couple of short videos on this called Misery and More Misery. And then the third day took another drop. So three down days in a row, looked pretty miserable. You know, a great question I'd love everybody to comment on is this is happening, where's the right place to take an exit? Now, you could say you could set a stop, and the question is, where do you set that stop? I was thinking about this earlier. Where's the right place to set a stop would be right below our entry price. That would have saved us a little misery. But once you're in a falling market like this, what is the best way to get out? I'll tell you how we did it today. On the following day, we had finally a little bit of an uptick. And when we see that kind of an uptick in a falling market, we tend to go ahead and take an exit. So we're going to watch that happen live. You can see our order going in, and it's going to go ahead and fill. But we just took a pounding on this trade. Let's head over to our tracking sheet and see how we did. All right, that trade, 32, closed on September 25th. According to Yahoo, the S&P 500 was, this is SPY, was at 432.23. The SPY buy and hold strategy actually lost 3% since our last check-in. I added a new column in here just to get a little bit of a comparison of how percent returns change on the hold strategy as we make each trade. So S&P was actually down 3%. That brings the year-to-date return of a buy and hold strategy to 13.87. As you might remember, we were peaking up here around 18%, getting close to 19%. But the last week or so has been a little bit of a tragedy. It's down 13.87. We'll call out this, though. We lost 4.07%. Now, remember, we're trading doubles, so we should have lost closer to 6. But as you see, Adam's very good at trying to sell a little bit, exit a trade, wait for a price drop and to get in. And we did have a bit of a price drop before we got in. And that's what's really accounting for this. So even though we're trading our doubles, we're not losing twice as much. And that's part of the reason why we do a little bit better than buy and hold strategy. So that brings our year-to-date total to 27.71. I'm just going to talk a little bit about winning trade percent. We expect that to be around 70. We've now dropped that to 72. Profit factor was getting close to 3, I think, at one time, but we're now down to 2. Those are still pretty good metrics. We expect trading to be about a 70% winning trade on average. So we're pretty close. We were running pretty hot earlier, but I think we're coming more in line with what we would expect. And profit factor, again, anything over 1 is certainly better, and the higher the better. But anything over 1 is reasonably good. So let's take a look at our charts. You can see our graph. Buy and hold strategy 13.87.
compared to our trading strategy is 27.71. I'm going to look at our 3-year running because I also want to make mention that our trading the spiders, we actually did make a trade on the spiders, and we were down 2.8% compared to 3, which I think starts getting into why can I get a positive return in a down year versus, sometimes in some cases like 2021 actually outperforming. But that brought the spiders a little bit closer to the buy and hold strategy, trading the spiders. But again, our game is 27.71 compared to 13.87. We're still outperforming. I think we're just a little bit less than twice, or right around twice. But that's the results on trade 32. I do want to mention that as you can probably see, I'm traveling a bit. I'm in Las Vegas today, and I will be traveling, so I may not be able to do live trades all the time as I'll be out and about enjoying the city. But I'll try and at least show you on the days, what happened and bring them to you as close as I can to live. I said I wanted to show live trading so that you knew that it wasn't just charting, marking up a chart for these. These are actual live trades. So 32 trades so far this year, and we're now, closing into October here. So hopefully we'll see a drop in the market and get back in on trade 33. We'll have to find out and see that next time.
That's it for today. How do you think we're doing? Please comment below and let me know how this compares to other investments you've seen. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only and should not be taken or interpreted as advice. Until next time.